What a challenge that was. Whew. Got a boot to the chest there. Hey guys, it's Skimpy, and welcome back to episode 19 of my Manchester City career mode. Now in today's episode, I've got some games to go through. The first game is against Stoke City. It's an away match in the league for us to play. And again, hopefully going to get ourselves some wins in today's episode against some pretty decent teams, actually. We've got Chelsea and Dortmund also to play as well. Quarterfinals of the FA Cup against Chelsea. And 3 days later, a game against Dortmund in round of 16 of the Champions Cup. So, some tricky games. We played Dortmund before, and we got ourselves a 1-1 draw. Hopefully going to get ourselves through to the next round with a victory there against Dortmund. We'll wait and find out, of course. And like I say, try and get ourselves through to the next round of the Champions League. So 3 games in less than a week. It's going to be tough, but again, another challenge for us. Also, I've noticed that because we're so far in front, we could actually have won the league title in the next 4 league games. So we're getting to a stage now where we can win the league titles. 9 games remaining. Spurs' maximum points they can get is going to be, I think, 79. So we need to aim for 80 points. We need 10 more points. We can do that in the next 4 league games. We won't do it this episode, obviously, but we can get 3 more points to hopefully try and get a little bit closer to it in today's episode. Let's crack on this game against Stoke. It's actually quite a strong team I've gone with. Going with the 5 at the back here, purely just because I think Stoke could be a tricky team for us in this game. I'm also expecting them to go with a 5 at the back as well. So we'll try and counteract them by ourselves, playing 5 at the back, and we'll see how we get on with this side. Bravo in goal, Danilo, Stones, Company, Mendy and Gulam, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva, Sanchez and Leroy Sané. But before we get into this game against Stoke City, if we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free, if you're new to the channel, to go ahead, hit the subscribe button as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. Let's crack on with today's episode. Like I say, hopefully going to beat Stoke. Going to be a tough game. I've gone 5 at the back against them, which is a bit unusual against a team like Stoke, but we're going to do it anyway because I think their front 3 could be fairly good for them. So we're going to try and get as many behind the ball as possible, and we're going to see whether we can get ourselves, grind out a win really, because we have a game against Chelsea in like 2 or 3 days' time. So we're going to focus on that game in the quarterfinals too. Okay, then we go for this game away at Stoke City. Can we get ourselves a good victory? Good team out actually, especially considering we've got Chelsea in a few days' time. It's a very strong team, but it's about the only team I could put out given the fact he played a couple of days ago. We'll see how we get on. I'm expecting to win, especially like I say with the strength of the side. You expect that we should do that. Hopefully we can do it without any injuries as well and make sure players are available for the next match. Danilo comes inside looking for a pass across out for an early corner 3 minutes in. De Bruyne going to deliver to the front post. Good ball in actually. Silva was around but headed away as far as Mendy, and that was, wow, very optimistic on his weak foot. Oh, hits the bar. Great chance for Juve. Another chance for him as well out for a corner. Good strike actually by the forward there. Good opportunity for Stoke City and got themselves a corner to deliver in. Headed away though. On to De Bruyne. Go on, De Bruyne. Oh, saved by Grant. It was right at him. Again, we're going to play a short one in. Seems to be a little bit better that time. Sanchez delivering. Fernandinho on the volley. Strikes at home. That's it. That's the opening goal for us. Fernandinho does it. What a finish as well. For some reason, didn't seem to be marked. I don't know whether he got away from his man or whether there just wasn't anyone marking him in the first place. But it's a great delivery from Sanchez. It's a great finish as well to match it from Fernandinho. Great connection on it. Hits it so sweet on his right foot. You can see this delivery from Sanchez. Look at this for a hit. Unbelievable strike. Past the goalkeeper. Winning the game 1-0. De Bruyne through to Sanchez. Great pass. Sanchez to shoot. Should have been 2-0. Great save though from Grant. Can we keep that in? Ugh. Oh, it's a goal kick to make it even worse. De Bruyne. Oh, saved by Grant. Half time, winning the game 1-0. Obviously great to be in front. We want to try and add to the score. We've dominated the game enough now to have probably got a second goal, to be honest. Don't remember Stoke City having that many chances. The stats say they've had 5 shots. Wouldn't have even said that, to be honest. I thought it was much less than that, but they've had 1 or 2 opportunities. They've looked okay, but we're still by far superior in this game, and we should therefore be at least 2 goals in front. Sanchez turning his man. It's a great turn. Sanchez, oh, puts it wide. I was hoping he had the finish as well, but it didn't. So frustrating for us. Great turn, beats his man. Just didn't find the corner. We have to put the ball out because we're like well into the 80th minute now and we've not made our changes. So all these players can be really, really tired for the game against Chelsea, which is frustrating, but the ball's been out in like 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. So make the changes now. Don't know how much benefit it'll bring us, but we're still only 1-0 up as well, which is so frustrating. Really annoying for us, but we're going to make the changes. Ruiz, Foden and Diaz to come on. We're going to take off Kevin De Bruyne, Silva and Sanchez. Try and rest those guys. There's not very long left. There's 7 minutes left. Obviously risky to take off some great players there so late on, but we've got to rest them. We've got different games to play. If it means that we come away here with a draw or whatever, then so be it, because we also have other competitions to try and compete in as well. And at the moment in the league, we're in a good position. Of course, we want to win, and we are winning. But yeah, just a little bit disappointed not getting a second goal. That leaves us really on the edge of going into the final 5 minutes. That's it. Got ourselves 3 points. We wouldn't actually put under that much pressure towards the end. They threw a lot of players forward and didn't really do a lot with it. But I'm more disappointed with the 1-0, to be honest. I don't like scorelines like that. I'd much rather get 2 or 3 goals, of course, but hasn't happened in this game. We grind out a win as we expected, but I was hoping for a few more goals, if I'm honest. We had a good team out, we had good chances. Did take them. It's happened a lot for us, and so we've got to try and sort that out. We're doing well, but not really well. I want to take it to the next level, really, with this team. That's what I want to try and do. I'm going to try and do that. Messi coming in next season will help us, definitely. But there's certainly, well, for me, definitely room for improvement, definitely, in terms of our performance. Of course, the scorelines are going well. The results, the 3 points are going well for us, but the performances need to improve. We can't just have 2 or 3 clear-cut chances and only score 1 goal. We've got to have more clear-cut chances. We've got to score more of them as well. Okay, so this game now against Chelsea. It's the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, so an important game for us. We've also got a game against Dortmund as well, which is another important match. So big games coming up, so we've got to try and balance out the team. There's only certain players you can even pick for this game because there's that many tired ones around. So Edison starting goal. We've got Humphreys, Grant at right back, Otamendi, Hernandez, Delph in the rest of the defence as well. Davenport, Gundogan, Silva in midfield, Sterling, Aguero and Sanchez as our front 3. So a good team, but obviously changes quite clearly. So this is our bench as well. Wood on there, Zinchenko, Foden, Diaz, some younger players, Ruiz also on there as well. But also Yaya Toure and Stones. So there is some experience within that youth on the bench. We'll see how we get on. Hopefully get ourselves a good victory. Hopefully get into the next round, of course. But yeah, tough game against Chelsea and also under tough circumstances for us as well. Okay, then we are at Stamford Bridge for the game against Chelsea. Can we get ourselves through into the semi-finals of the FA Cup? Let's wait and find out. A little bit risky playing 4 at the back. I usually go 5 at the back when playing against a team with 5 at the back themselves, but decided to go with this formation, try and cause a few more issues with our front 3, which I think is what we didn't manage to do with Stoke. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully get ourselves a victory. Chance for Costa, great block, and another chance. Edison's got to get there, and he'll save it. Good opportunity there for Chelsea early on. Great opportunity off the post, out for a goal kick. Kante nearly scores. Great chance for them to go in front there just 16 minutes in. Well, that's 1-0. They've gone in front. Chelsea score, and it might be Eden Hazard that scored that on his left foot. Great finish from him. On his weaker side, great curl into back of net. They're winning the game 1-0, 20 minutes in. They've had a couple of good chances, Chelsea. Probably just edged it, I'd say, in terms of chances. And yeah, frustrating we haven't cleared that. And it's gone straight to Hazard there. So poor clearance. Really bad, actually. And yeah, they've gone in front. Winning the game 1-0. Great chance. Bernardo Silva to shoot. Oh, puts it wide. Opened up for us there. Great chance just before half-time. I think we'll go into the break. In fact, maybe we won't go into the break at 1-0 down because we've got a corner here. Bernardo Silva to deliver. Can anybody get on the end of it? Yes, but over the bar. And we will go into the half-time break, losing the game 1-0. Frustrating for us. Again, case that we could have really done more with what we've done so far. Frustrating for us, not really used the ball particularly well. We've had possession at times. I didn't quite see the possession stats, but I certainly expected to be okay with that because we have kept the ball pretty well, but just then not gone on to use it. That's been a frustrating thing. There's not been enough movement, not been enough attempts at trying to get in behind the defence, and consequently we've not really challenged them enough. Okay, first 2 changes. We're going to change formation to a 5-3-2 formation with Yaya Toure and Wood also coming on. Sanchez and Silva to come off. Obviously Sterling going to go play up front now. Wood will go play as a right back for us, and we'll see how that goes. He's right-footed, so it actually makes sense to put him there, to be honest. 30 minutes left, a bit worried at the moment. Think we're going to go out for the FA Cup, which is obviously a bit frustrating. We don't look too likely at scoring a goal, so yeah, hopefully those changes improve us massively. Kante to take the free kick, which is a bit unusual, but it's over the bar. On the overlap here is Fabian Delph. He's still going. Delph going to come inside, and it's to Sterling to turn and shoot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Great start to those changes. Courtois having to play out from the back now, and already much better from us. Aguero running through, still going. Aguero! Oh, saved by Courtois again. Thought it was going to go in that time round. Davenport's really putting in a shift for us now going forward as well. And it was so close to an equalising goal. Still don't know if we're going to have enough time though. Okay, final change. Ruiz to come on. This is basically the last roll of the dice for us now. Davenport to come off. Change formation, of course, as well. To whatever formation you want to call that. Wood's going to go play as left winger for us. And we'll see how that goes with the Ruiz coming on. Obviously try and launch some crosses into the box. Don't have too much of a choice really other than to do that now, and we're going to try and force our way up the pitch if we can. Obviously very risky to not leave that many players back, and it could result us getting conceding a second goal, but we need to try and throw more players forward, and we might even concede one still. Blocked by Otamendi, out for a corner. Change made, and that means with 15 minutes to go, we're going to now basically play with 2 or 3 at the back. Yes, Yaya wins it back. Yaya Toure to shoot. Oh, saved by Courtois. That might be the only chance we get. It's going to go out for a corner, and we're going to put it straight into the middle. Not with Fabian Delph though. Wood to put it in. Come on, it's got to be a good delivery. Otamendi's in there, connects with it into Gundogan. Yaya blocked again, and again couldn't quite get there. Oh my days, Yaya Toure was so close to it. Courtois dropped it, couldn't quite keep all of it initially, but then gets it and throws it out. Corner for Chelsea, 4 minutes left. Frustrating. Ruiz has barely touched the ball since coming on, so that has not worked. Got him going into the middle. And yeah, we're struggling a little bit here. Yeah, still trying to switch it out to Wood, who's got a bit of energy still left in him. Does he have enough quality though, bringing it forward? Wood looking for a cross into the middle. Oh, it's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. And we lose the game out of the FA Cup. Deserved as well. Didn't do enough. Didn't show much quality throughout the game. Had more shots as ever. I mean, that's never really an issue for us, but we just don't take them. So lost the game out of the FA Cup, and yeah, not good at all. Would have been the Manchester derby as well in the semi-finals, which makes it even more annoying for us because that would have been a good game. But yeah, frustrating to lose to Chelsea. They didn't really do that much, to be honest. We just weren't good enough, so we didn't win the game. Okay, on to some player drills. Ruiz has been dropped from all the player drills because I think we could be here for seasons and seasons. I don't think it's going to improve in game. I don't rate him whatsoever. Very, very disappointed with his performances in general. So we're going to take him out. We'll probably end up selling him, to be honest, or loaning him for a bit. I have no idea what we'll do, to be honest. But we'll see at the end of the season because he's just not being good enough, and we can't really have a player that's just not got enough quality in our squad. So he's taking up a space. We'll probably get rid of him come the end of the season. And obviously we're struggling a bit without Gabriel Jesus, who's out injured. He was obviously the guy that we went to when Aguero wasn't scoring as many goals, and we're not able to really do that. So we're not able to complete the objective of winning the FA Cup. That was one of our objectives to the end of the season. Not managed to do it, and so of course that will not help our manager rating too much. Okay, it's the game that gets Dortmund to finish off today's episode. It's in the Champions League, of course, and the game that determines whether we go through into the next round. This is I'm going to go with a little bit changed in terms of formation. De Bruyne going to go play as a centre forward because we don't really have a striker that's fit to play a lot of games at the moment, so it's tough for us with the size of our squad. Even as big as it is, a lot of games in a row is tough. So Ederson in goal, Gulam, Company, Stones, Mendy, Fernandinho, Yaya Toure, Silva, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Sané also playing as well. So yeah, it's a strong team, but a changed team still. This is the bench that we've gone with. Again, kind of highlights our issue in terms of having a lot of fit players ready to play, but yeah, we've gone with the bench we have there. Sergio Aguero and Sanchez as options for us, as well as Foden and Diaz amongst some defenders. So yeah, we're struggling a little bit because we've had so many matches in 1 week, but we'll hopefully be okay come next episode because after this we've got a little bit of a break, so we should be alright, as long as we can get through to the next round, that is. Okay, then the final game of today's episode, let's see how we get on. A little bit different. De Bruyne are going to play up front for us, or as a centre forward type position, so maybe not giving any of their defenders anyone to mark. We'll wait and see whereabouts he drifts into, hopefully into these 4 positions, and hopefully get some support from the wingers as well. That'll be vitally important for us playing this, but we'll see how we get on. Currently got ourselves an away goal from the previous leg, and that should definitely help us, but we need to try and add to it. Nearly a good chance to do that through Fernandinho there. David Silva, over to Bernardo Silva. Going to come inside with his left foot, wait for somebody to enter the box. De Bruyne at the back post. De Bruyne saved. Needed that to go in. Needed a quick start. Needed a goal, but haven't quite got it. Great save by the goalkeeper, who's kept Dortmund in it here inside 10 minutes. And a really good save, in fact. And out for a corner, David Silva now to deliver into the middle. It's not a bad ball in. Stones was in there, but headed away. Sané over to Mendy. Mendy with another great run, looking for a cross. It's not the greatest, but Yaya actually gets there and nearly found the back of the net, to be fair, but never really felt he was going to score. Oh, Fernandinho, what a challenge that was. Whew. Got a boot to the chest there. Oh, it's got a penalty. Brings down Leroy Sané, and the referee's going to give it. Don't really know why the fullback did that. I don't know whether he literally just fell over. We'll see on the replay, hopefully, but didn't see anything as if he was trying to pull him back. He falls over as well. What actually happens here? Oh, I think he's just gone to stretch his leg out and he's caught Leroy Sané. It's unfortunate. It's a penalty. Got to score it, though. De Bruyne now to take it. Can he find himself a goal? He can. Thought the keeper was going to save that one, though. De Bruyne scores, puts us 1-0 up, 30 minutes in. We need that goal, and it's 2-1 now. What a ball from Yaya Toure to Leroy Sané. He's in behind now. Leroy Sané was waiting for a cutback, and so frustrating. So frustrating, because David Silva should offer him something here. Oh, David Silva was in a great position. He stopped running. He hung away on the edge of the box, and of course he should score Leroy Sané anyway. It's a good save from Berkey, but he's got to go across the keeper more. Of course, that's what I'm trying to do, but he didn't find him with the finish, so frustrating. But yeah, we should be 2-0 up here. 7 shots. Frustrating for us. Really, really annoying. We're having so many chances. We're not scoring them. We're not scoring them. David Silva coming inside. Got to get the finesse right. Off the post, of course. Oh my days, that had to go in for us. We need a second goal before half time. When you're in this much control, you've got to take your chances. We haven't done so far in today's episode. And we've seen it's already cost us. It's already cost us in previous games, and it might in this one as well. Half time, winning the game 1-0, 2-1 aggregate. Can't be too pleased even though we're in front, because I know we can do more. I know the game's not over, and so when the game's not over, anything can happen really for us. And so, yeah, can't be too pleased at the moment with the scoreline. We've got to improve our finishing massively. Sané through to De Bruyne. He's got to score this. De Bruyne! My days. How has that even happened? Oh, great start to the second half. Great opportunity. Again, though, not scored it. I mean, has to be a goal. Has to be a goal. First change, yeah, it's all ready to come off. We'll bring on Diaz. We're going to move Leroy Sané to centre forward now. Silva's going to play on the left wing. I'm still not convinced by him, to be honest, on the left wing. We might take him off as the next change. Can't really find the right position for him at the moment. He's struggling to make much of an impact anywhere other than centre attacking mid, but we just don't play with a centre attacking mid. So, yeah, frustrating. Maybe he'll go centre forward. We'll wait and find out really what I decide to do. But yeah, first change, Yaya off. De Bruyne will go into midfield now. And just over 30 minutes left of the game. De Bruyne from range here. Oh, it's gone in. Kevin De Bruyne does it. That makes up for his poor finish earlier on. That's why I wanted a little bit deeper, because I think you can get into those sort of better positions to shoot. Didn't really expect to do that though, to be honest, but it's a hell of a strike, Kevin De Bruyne. I wanted him in midfield now as opposed to centre forward, because I felt he was pushing on a little bit too much. And the spaces that were popping up weren't as big when you play as a striker as they are as a midfielder. He's ran into that space brilliantly, he's hit it really well, and that tactical change has worked within minutes. Really, really good hit from Kevin De Bruyne. 2-0, that's the second goal we need in this game. That should near enough see us through. There's still 30 minutes left though. Mendy, oh, I thought he'd gone in. Mendy on his weaker side, not a bad finesse considering it is his weaker foot. Final two changes, Wood and Foden to come on. We'll take off Bernardo Silva and David Silva, and Wood will go play as the left winger for us for the remaining 20 minutes of this game. We should be pretty much through now. An away goal and also 2 goals in this game as well should be enough, but we'll see what happens. Still expecting maybe even a third goal, because we have, again, played very well in the second half. Not really had that many chances from Dortmund, so yeah, I definitely think we've got an opportunity to get a third goal still. Go on, Diaz. Now really into the box, looking for a low-driven one if he can get it. Go on, Wood! There we go, it's the third goal. Wood scores on his right foot. It's a late arrival at the back post. And we got the third goal that we deserve. Wood gets at the youngster playing as a left winger in this game. Comes aside on his favoured foot, actually. It's a right-footed player. Slots it home into the back of the net. 3-0, 4-1 aggregates. About time we took some of our chances, and we have done in this game. 5 minutes left. In the second half in particular, we've started to take a couple of chances. Good ball in, beats the fullback to it, wants it more than the fullback, and smashes it home past the keeper. Really happy about that. It's good to see the youngster getting a goal, given a few chances lately, and he's certainly rewarded us there with not just a good performance, also a goal as well. Wood now play over the top here to Diaz. Maybe a chance for us, a fourth in this game. Diaz trying to keep going, surely catches up. That's frustrating. Still going. Diaz looking for a back heel, all breaks down. 3-0, 4-1 aggregate. Happy obviously to get into the next round. That's great news to obviously knock Dortmund out and get through. But yeah, obviously, you know, first half wasn't great. Second half much better in the second half. Certainly recovered after a disappointing first half and also disappointing game against Chelsea as well. And it looks much better. Obviously, the penalty helped us out massively. Scoring that was obviously the big moment, the big change really for us. And you know, going into the second half and starting off really well with a good chance from De Bruyne. Those couple of opportunities there were kind of defining moments really for the game, and that made us win ultimately 3-0, 4-1 aggregate as well. 14 shots, 8 on target. Of course, probably could have had more on target, but we're happy with the 3 goals. We'll take it. We'll get into the next round and hopefully try and get into the final so we can win. So now we've got quite a nice long break. I think it might be some sort of international break, I think. So a good bit of recovery for the players that we've obviously used in today's episode. A lot of players very, very tired. Hopefully they're going to be okay. I assume they will be fine for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If we could try and hit 75 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free, if you're new to the channel, to go ahead, hit the subscribe as well down below. And that'd be absolutely fantastic. Obviously, trying to hit 15,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And by hitting that button, you guys can help out massively. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section as well if you are newly subscribed or if you've hit the bell button, etc. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.